Hi everyone. Today our topic is the synthesis and the degradation work that is happening inside the cell. So basically our topic is synthetic work slash degradation work of the cell. So what are the different processes that are involved in the synthesis and what are the different processes that are involved in the degradation? We will take just few examples in this video and try to understand these processes. Let's start by designing the cell. As you can see here, cell is made up of different components, so there are so many things that are happening inside the cell. Many complex molecules. Cell produces essentially DNA, RNA, different types of proteins, different types of molecules that are important for its day-to-day function. And cell requires energy to do that, and energy comes from the substrates such as carbohydrates and fats. When they get degraded, you get ATP. And what is ATP? ATP is adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy currency of the cell. And if we talk about animal cell, or in case of humans, you have mitochondria to produce most of the ATP molecules. So I'm writing in case of animal, mitochondria is important. In case of plants, you have chloroplast, and utilizing the sun energy, you get a lot of ATP molecules. Now, next we'll talk about the degradation processes. And there are many organelles and many enzymes that are involved in the degradation. Let's take the example of lysosome, and organelle is lysosome. In this case, what is happening is these degrading enzymes, they are present inside the lysosome, and in presence of highly acidic conditions, approximately 100 times more acidic than the cytosol pH, you'll get high degradation in those organelles. So in case of lysosome, you have so many enzymes, more than 50 enzymes that are involved in the degradation. Next organelle is the peroxisome. In case of peroxisome, you have lipid components that are getting degraded, and the peroxisome is basically doing the cleanup work of the cell. It also helps in the neutralization of any kind of toxin which is getting produced inside the cell. Now, after discussing some of the synthesis and some of the degradation work, let's discuss the function of the ATP molecule, where ATP molecule is being utilized. First point is ATP is being utilized in case of synthesis of many cellular components, including membranes. So you have a lot of lipid molecules. They need to be synthesized in order to make the membranes. Second, you have the synthesis of DNA molecule, RNA molecule. You have many different kinds of proteins as well as polysaccharides, fat molecule, etc. So you need energy. If I show you diagrammatically, DNA, which is the double stranded molecule, and then you have RNA, which is single stranded molecule. You have proteins, which are globular in structure, and then you have huge polymeric structures. They are basically polysaccharides, and they are constructed from the monosaccharide units. So these are some of the important substrates that are getting constructed, as well as for some processes they are also getting degraded. Next process that is involved in the ATP utilization is the active transport. Suppose you want to transport molecules through a membrane where you have the concentration gradient which is reversed. That means you have high concentration on the one side and the lower concentration on the other side, and you want to move the molecule from low concentration to the high concentration like this. So you need energy, you need ATP molecules to do that. Next, you need to utilize ATP molecules in cellular movements. When you're moving things, when you're moving your body, when you're moving your hands, you're moving your muscles, you are using energy to do that. So we need ATP molecules to move muscles. For cellular motion, for organ motion, as well as the body motion, you need ATP molecules. So these were some of the examples that utilize the ATP molecules. In this video, we simply discussed some of the synthetic processes, and we also discussed some of the degradation work that is being done by the cell. We have discussed lysosome. We have also discussed the peroxisome. I do want to mention that in case of lysosome, you not only have one enzyme, as I mentioned here, lysozyme, but you do have so many different protein degrading enzymes or some other enzymes filled up in that particular organelle. So lysosome is really important when it comes to the degradation. Peroxisome is really important when it comes to the cleanup of the cell. And then you have these the organelles like mitochondria and chloroplast, which are producing the ATP. And we have also discussed the role of ATP molecules. I hope this video is going to help you in understanding the cellular processes. We're going to cover more of these topics in our future video lectures. So if you like the video, then please stay tuned and watch all those videos. Thank you and take care.